Hey guys, what's going on? Thought I'd do an update on the gold 1 minute chart that I talked about earlier today on the OCP indicator. If you haven't seen that video, it's the previous video from this one. Definitely check it out because I'll kind of go through what happened today on it and also what's happening now on it as well. So the OCP indicator, if you don't know, there'll be a link in the description below. It'll take you to this landing page right here if you don't know about it. It's really just a candlestick detection program, which is really cool. It really relies on price action and candlestick patterns rather than lagging indicators. So it's more of a real-time, almost lead indicator compared to most other indicators, which is why I'm so interested in it at the moment. So if we go to the chart right here, for you guys that watched the video earlier, you'd have seen that I showed the video of this candlestick right here breaking out, and I think I showed up to this point right here. So this is the candle formation right here that triggered this alert. So it showed this potential signal coming in right here. And boom, it moved all the way up to here during the video. This is a 1 minute on gold. But look how much more it moved after the video. And that's why I wanted to show you this one, is it really moved massively all the way up to here. So the portion I showed was just a small fraction of the actual move. And then in comes another signal here, which was a warning sign that maybe our run was, our bullish run was coming to an end. We had the first candle here with the tail, then the second candle, and then this line was drawn here, which is the breakdown line. And bang, as soon as we spiked a little bit more, then you'd want to be taking profits here, right? Like from this bullish signal, because it turned bearish right on this little arrow right here. And look at this signal all the way down to here. Really nice move, just dropped straight down all the way back to our signal, which was right here. So, the old adage, up the stairs and then down the elevator was really spot on today. So if you were trading gold futures today on this, you'd have really done well so far. It was really nice signal up. So from 3973 all the way to 3994 in a nice move up like this. So you can see we're sort of in a noisy position at the moment. You can see that the candlesticks haven't quite formed another pattern here. It started to go, but then on the 1 minute it showed here that it didn't close in the right place yet. So we haven't had a breakdown signal yet. This one's kind of just a failed signal at the moment. We'll see if it actually takes off in the next few minutes. While we're waiting for that to happen, let's look at the landing page one more time. So I really like this indicator, and I think they do a good job of explaining how it works on the landing page that you'll find in the description below. So definitely check it out. It works on, if people ask me all these questions, so I'll try and address some of them while we're waiting for this indicator to move. People ask me, what does it work on? So it works on stocks, futures, crypto, forex, ETFs, everything basically. And so if you're looking to do, say, a prop firm challenge, it works on futures really well. It's a really simple system, but it's really effective, and I'm really quite happy with what I'm seeing so far with it. Haven't traded with it yet, so full transparency, I've just been testing it and reviewing it and watching it. Did a couple paper trades that worked out really well, and just kind of looking through what it's all about. And yeah, so most indicators lag and repaint and were built years and years and years ago, like 50 years ago. Um, and if they worked, more traders would be successful, right? Really, price action is the only thing that's ever worked for me. So price action, so that's things like the candlestick formation and volume. Here's an example here of the OCP indicator working. So this candle on the left here is the massive wick that you're looking for. The second candle is the close within the wick. And then you can see that precedes a big move to the upside once it breaks the level of the first wick right here. So this is a really good textbook example of the OCP indicator in action. They do offer a 30-day money back guarantee, so I know that's really appealing to a lot of people, but I would encourage people to stick with it. 30 days is not really long enough to assess something, in my opinion. There could be a nice long winning spell or a nice long losing spell. Who knows? So I think it's you got to kind of take 30 days with a pinch of salt. I've seen drawdowns that last 2 or 3 weeks, and then, in systems or alerts or strategies. So, or more sometimes. So they're saying here it's not just a wick, it's aggressive buyer behavior, it's fear turning into action. That's a really good way to put it, thinking about the psychology of it all. So optimal candle positioning, that's what it's based on. And you can see another example here in action. There's the wick, there's a closing candle, and then there's the breakout. That's on Forex as well. So Bitcoin also works in crypto. There's the wick, there's the closing candle, there's the breakout. Here we go, another example, Tesla. Nice move up. Again, here is the idea behind the trade. It's a candle with a big wick, and then a close within the candle, preferably inside the wick, and then a breakout of the top of the wick. So pretty simple, right? Pretty straightforward, but these are formations that are hard to find manually, so that this software really finds them for you. Look at this nice breakout here. The arrow comes in when you want to buy. Bang, straight up. Straight up here, nice bull flag, continues up. So we're kind of up and sideways here, so you can see this indicator doesn't work every single time. But if you're using, say, for example, here, and then as soon as it turns to a sell signal, you really wouldn't lose much money from here to here. So this chop sideways is nothing compared to the big wins that you get when this actually works out. So you have to be okay with the chop sideways. Maybe this will break down here. Who knows? We'll have a look and see. If it breaks down through this level more, then this could see some decent downside, maybe back down to this sort of level. Who knows? I'll try and go through the page here a little bit more for you guys while we wait to see if that's a winner or not. Because I know people like to see things in real time. So yeah. So going down the page here, giving more examples. Just looking at buying the breakout. So again, this is the pattern, big wick, close within the wick preferably, and then a breakout above this level. Now try finding that pattern by yourself without an algorithm to do it. It's pretty hard. So here's a good example, big wick, second candle within the wick, slight dip, and then big rip up through here. Yeah, I agree with this. So most indicators do flood your screen with noise, and they give histograms, they give oscillators, they give clouds and lines and support and resistance. It goes on and on. OCP is different as it's built on this idea that it's just a simple two candle signal plus a breakout level, and that's it, or a breakdown level in this case on USD CAD. So yeah, they have a training course as well, which is pretty interesting. So it looks like we're just kind of chopping sideways here. So I'm not going to sit here and wait for a signal to actually work, but I thought I'd show you the results from earlier, what actually happened afterwards, and then the next signal here. This is kind of just chop sideways. So you're going to have to take small losses as it goes sideways like this. Unfortunately, it's just the nature of the game. All right, hopefully that's helpful, and I'll talk to you guys soon.